You are about to sign a 5-year lease on an apartment you have never walked through. That is what buying SAP's public cloud ERP feels like. Everyone repeats clean core at you. Nobody shows you the actual walls. So today, we do the walkthrough together, before you sign. What you can genuinely change, where the hard walls are, and which walls you only discover after the ink is dry. If you appreciate this kind of content, please tap that like button. Let's walk in. In my last video, I called the public edition a service department. Today, the inspection. The rule of the building: you can repaint, hang shelves, replace every piece of furniture. What you cannot do is move a load-bearing wall. And here is the part almost everyone misses. You can only hang those shelves on the mounting points the landlord pre-installed. So the real question is never, can we customize? It is, did SAP install a mounting point at the exact spot your requirement needs one? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. And when it is no, no drill in the world gets you through that wall. This apartment has exactly 2 hard walls. Everything else is a consequence of these 2. Wall number 1, released objects only. Every extension you build can only anchor into the APIs, views, and extension points SAP has explicitly released, and the development language itself enforces it. Direct database rights gone. Classic reports gone. And if the mounting point you need does not exist, your full menu is 3 items long. Build a side-by-side app on SAP's cloud platform. File a request into SAP's influence process and wait, or accept the standard. That is the whole menu. Remember the first item, it hides a surprise. Wall number 2, no full configuration access. If you grew up on premise, forget the IMG, forget every switch in the building being yours. Here, you configure through self-service screens, thousands of them, but only the settings SAP has chosen to expose. Everything else is expert configuration. You file a ticket at the landlord's service desk, and SAP makes the change for you. Usually within days, to be fair. But the surprise was never the waiting. It is the Tuesday afternoon when you discover which switches are simply not yours. Teams budget for development gaps. Almost nobody budgets for locked configuration. Quick break. If you are in the middle of this exact decision, I built you an inspection checklist, a free tool that walks your requirements along the walls from this video and tells you whether the public edition fits or whether you are signing up for a fight. Link in the description and pinned comment. Now, the 4 rooms where these walls bite. Room 1, the utility closet, integrations. iDocs, the pipes that carried EDI and supplier connections for decades, are essentially off the table. SAP kept a small whitelist, mostly master data. That list fits on one screen. The orders message is not on it. The invoice message is not on it. So every EDI flow you own gets redesigned onto released APIs. That is not a line item. That is a program of its own. Room 2, the kitchen, pricing. There is no transaction VOFM here. No freestyle routines. SAP left exactly 5 doors open, 5 released enhancement points for pricing logic. They cover a lot, but count your pricing routines today. If you have 40, they all have to fit through 5 doors. And if your margin logic needs a hook SAP did not build, you are not redesigning code. You are redesigning the requirement. Room 3, the closet with the shelf quota, custom fields. You can add them generously for most objects, but every business context has a hard capacity quota. And in SAP's own words, the limit cannot be extended. The tightest closet, the accounting coding block, 20 custom fields, 400 characters total. Dimension-heavy companies hit that ceiling in the first design workshop. Week 1, Room 4, the mailbox, forms. Your documents run through SAP's managed form service, and the cloud renders print forms only. Script logic still works, but only the server-side kind. Anything interactive, the exact logic that runs beautifully in your laptop preview, silently does not fire in the cloud. No error. The calculated text is just missing from the document. Never trust the preview. This one costs teams weeks because nothing ever errors out. Now, 3 truths almost nobody puts in the business case. Truth 1. The fire escape is bolted to the same walls. Hit a wall and everyone says the same thing. We will just build it on the platform. But that side-by-side app can only talk to your system through released APIs, the same mounting points. If the API was never released, your app cannot reach the data either. The platform is not a fire escape. It is a balcony, bolted to the same building. Truth 2. The estimating model flips. In the old world, effort lived in the build. Here, the build is the easy part. The effort moves into discovery, finding out, requirement by requirement, whether a mounting point exists. 2 requirements of identical complexity can differ by a factor of 10 in cost. If your systems integrator still estimates by counting development objects, they are estimating the wrong thing. Truth 3. The building is still under construction. SAP ships 2 major releases a year, February and August, plus continuous drops in between. Every release brings new APIs, new extension points, new configuration screens. A wall that is real today may be gone in 6 months. A static list of limitations is aging the day you receive it. So, should you sign the lease? If your processes can live inside the standard plus the release mounting points, this is a genuinely strong deal. Someone else maintains the building. The upgrades just happen. But if your competitive advantage lives in process logic that needs deep hooks, know that before you sign, not during realization. That is the entire game. Find the walls during the inspection, while they are a decision. Not during the build, when they are a crisis. And if you want to know who should be making these calls, as AI and standardization take over more of the delivery, I made a video on exactly that. Check it out right here.